Alright, let's see if we can go for Ascension Mode level 2 with an Ironclad build here. Let's take a run at the old IC. Jimmy the Space Whale. You know, I really feel Jimmy the Space Whale, if you wanted to fully embrace the Space Whale meta, you would have a horn, and then you could be like that narwhal. Anybody else remember that game? It was you were like trying to stab other whales in the heart? Other space whales? Space whales stabbing space whales? Obtain a random rare card. Honestly, just give me the max HP, Jimmy. So what's our path look like? Elite Fire Elite is interesting. I actually don't hate that path. You know what? Let's do that. I think we can make that work. Lesson learned, make a dumb move. The way to triumph is to just double down through the stupid. So we definitely want some block here. Let's go strike and strike. We'll just spread the love. We're going to take damage, but hey, we're the Ironclad. And we have some bonus hit points to boot. So if we take a little bit of damage, we take a little bit of damage. We heal a little damage at the end of the fight. The only thing we want to try not to do is take more than we can heal. You gotta double down on the doubling down. Star Wall. Yeah, that was the name of that game. Thank you, chat. It's a good game. Maybe that's what happens to Star Walls after they get stabbed in the heart. They go to the Spire and become Jimmy the Space Whale. I don't hate Rupture, but I also kind of don't like it. I still think we can make Rupture work. It's going to be a dead card for us, but again, this is a Gambit. I mean, we should always upgrade. What does upgraded Rupture do? Is it just 2 strength? Oh, it costs 0. That's tempting, but we have no cards that cause us to lose HP. We could just upgrade a Bash, which is good now and for the rest of the game. I mean, upgraded Bash is solid. I think we gotta upgrade the Bash. Rupture combos nicely with a number of cards. The thing is, chat, you gotta get your hands on those combo cards to make it work, and you don't always. Well, you're dead. Rupture Brutality is amazing. Hey, Mad Hatter, welcome to the stream. You're not wrong, chat. It's a great combo, but Brutality's pretty rare. You don't always see that one. Come 1 frail. Oh, it's 25% block. It's actually quite bad. It doesn't matter, because we never needed to block this guy. He never actually hit us. And we're back to full HP. And we picked up a fire potion to boot. Fire breathing. Not very good. Sever Soul, also not very good. All of these suck. I mean, if we look at it strictly from a damage to energy ratio, fire breathing is not terrible in that respect in a long fight. In a short fight, it's bad. Perfected Strike is great as long as you have strikes. We have 5, so this is going to do 16 damage for 2 energy. Sever Soul does 16 damage for 2 energy and exhausts all non-attack cards in our hand, which is bad, but you can always just discard those. I actually don't really like any of these. You know what? I'm not taking anything. I don't feel like any of those are good enough to warrant taking. If we had something that synergized with some of them, sure, maybe then we invest. Right now, let's not bloat the deck for an unknown. Get his ritual off. So I think we're just going to go defend, take the 1 damage, strike here. Nothing fancy. And then next turn, if we can draw into 2 strikes, we got it. And we'll heal back to full. Perfected Strike involves doubling death. I actually like Perfected Strike, chat. You don't have to sell me on it. I think it's a pretty solid card. Just not here, because I don't want to bloat my deck with a bunch of strikes. Infernal Blade is very good. But Shrug, you know, Shrug It Off. I can almost never say no to Shrug It Off because it's so fantastic. It's just 8 block, draw card. It's solid. Alright, I would have preferred to have not drawn our bash there, because, you know, we could have used that this turn. That turns out to have not been good. Especially because this guy's hitting us for fucking 18. Yeah, I much would have rather had a bash there. Now we're taking 15. Well, we're going to get 6 of that back, and we were up 9 max HP. So if we look at it this way, basically we're going to go in against the boss down only 1 HP. I'm not going to make that mistake again. You know what? We're never going to lose HP from a card, but we can get Rupture out of our hand for that 1 energy, so we don't have to worry about drawing back into it. I really don't want to take any more damage this one, so... Oh, no more damage for you guys. We're going to actually start blocking. I could do without all these wounds, and I could really do without that fucking frail, too. Well, we're going to eat it. And if we're going to eat it, we may as well make him eat it, too. We're taking the 10. Throwing a block for 3 was not an optimal use of our energy there. We will shrug it off, because that gets a 6. Kills you. You take some damage. We could have maybe defended again, but... the longer this stretches out, the more damage we're going to ultimately wind up taking. And I still feel like we can beat a basic elite on 60 HP. If we can't, our deck has some serious problems in it. Mostly those problems right now are all the goddamn wounds we got. We can't draw any of the shit we need because it's all wounds. We're going to take Armaments. Armaments is your primo upgrade target, and if we do much better than I expect us to do against this boss, we might even have an opportunity to upgrade. Well, we got an excellent draw. We've got him vulnerable as we can get him. We just need to keep drawing into attacks. Not bad. Do we want to shrug it off? You know what? I'll give you 2. Giving him 2 to take 0, probably worth it, or it would have been worth it if we hadn't drawn into a strike that we desperately needed this turn. We could upgrade a strike. That doesn't save us much. Ugh. There's no good way to go about this. We're gonna get walloped. Yep. He's dead, though. We got him this turn. It doesn't matter, because I'll just... Here's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna kill him. No more damage. That's it. We're putting the kibosh on that. Self-forming clay is actually a very, very good relic. Offering. Spot weakness is excellent. I love Iron Wave, but we have Rupture, and Offering is just fantastic. It's a self-harm synergy. Don't self-harm, chat. No. We're better off to... Okay. We have to go fight another elite immediately. The question is, do we gamble on being able to beat an elite on 49 health with an upgrade, or do we rest? You know what? I think we gamble here. I think we go for it. Let's upgrade our armaments. Okay, this is a winnable fight for us. That was a pretty... We made a good choice. We made a good choice. Armaments, we are not going to Offering until we have an opportunity to make Offering work for us with Rupture. We can only use it once, it exhausts. We gotta be careful. You know, we may want to use our Dexterity Potion here. We definitely want to use our Dexterity Potion here. And since these guys are going to ignore the bash, I think we go full defense. Just keep chipping away at them. We're still taking quite a bit of damage. Self-forming clay is going to help us out, though. 6 free block this turn. There's our rupture. Then we go, I think, defend and just abundant strike. Where's my rupture, though? Getting all these dazes. Where my rupture at? Very funny. Armaments plus will only... I mean, we're still going to do it because we need the defense, but... I'm tempted to use an energy potion here, but I'm not gonna. Our whole deck is daze. Well, you're dead. Then I think we offering. We're gonna get 1 strength out of that. But the card drop with Armaments Plus on top of it is very nice. I really wish we had drawn into a little more damage. But what are you gonna do? So far, Chad, I'm not really feeling this one. This feels like a loss. Granted, maybe we'll get a really good relic, though. I mean, we gotta think positive. There could be a really sweet relic on the other end of this. Maybe we could get Gerda. I love Gerda. That relic is amazing for the Ironclad. Well, we're burning him 1 more days than he's going to give back to us. Homeboy gives us 3. We're giving him 1 back. Little 3-card Monty. Here's a question, chat. I have to know. How many of you have ever actually seen a 3-card Monty game on the street? And moreover, have any of you ever actually played a 3-card Monty? When you saw a huckster with his little box out in the park playing a little 3-card Monty, have you ever walked up and been like, yeah, hey, I'll play your game, you rogue? I feel like we go Iron Wave here. I actively dislike Carnage. I think it's a bad card. Anchor's a pretty good relic for us, too. Ancient Tea Set is shit, though. I'm very not happy with Ancient Tea Set. We are definitely going to rest. Ancient Tea Set is garbo. Do I want to go fight? Question mark. Fight elite. I mean, no. We've already killed 2 elites this floor, and it hasn't really been that rewarding, I gotta admit. So we're gonna go shrug it off, strike, and I love turns where I have like a super abundance of defend that I don't need. Anybody in chat for the 3-card Monty? Or is that just like a thing that doesn't happen anymore? People are like, no, it's a scam, we're on to you. Nobody's actually gonna play 3-card Monty ever anymore, because we know how it works now. I feel like we Iron Wave here. That gives us not enough block, but some block. We're still taking damage, but only 2. I think everybody's wise to the 3-card Monty. So is that the reason nobody's done it, though? Is because, like, hucksters are just like, well, I can't go for the old 3-card Monty scam because everybody's on to it. So nobody even tries anymore? They're just like, nah, it's a scam whose day has passed. If we were going to offering, we probably should have offering first. We are going to shrug it off. We could have killed that man and taken no damage, but I didn't want to waste a bash on him, and I didn't want to end the turn with energy. Probably what we should have done is gone for the strike and then gone for the strike there. Left the vulnerable off the table. There just is no 3-card Monty anymore. Maybe the Popo was really cracked down on it, too. Like, I mean, that's, I guess, another thing we should consider. It is technically illegal gambling, and maybe the cops are just like, nah. I've always really wanted to play a 3-card Monty. Not that I expect to win or anything. I've always wanted to try it. Nope. You know, blood for blood could synergize very, very well if we get... Yep. We're really gambling on getting a brutality here, is sort of what we're doing. We're banking on pulling down a brutality. Find some potions. Sure, why not? I would like a fire potion, please. These other potions, I mean, we've sort of already got covered, thanks. Whole bunch of gremlins. Well, let's armaments up. Can we kill any of them? No. I mean, we could if we off... You know what? I don't really need 1 strength that bad. Oh, now we draw into the rupture? Very funny. So Iron Wave kills you. Should probably strike this man. Guess we'll shrug it off. Might as well burn that last card. I've never even seen a 3-card Monty game. That's why I bring it up. Like, it just seems like a thing that I should have bumped into by now, and I've never bumped into it. So we could bash you. We could go bash, strike, strike, and you're dead. Or bash, strike. Actually, bash, strike. Won't kill you. Nope, it just makes you hit us for 7. Well, not today. Energy potion. And then we'll pointlessly defend. Oh, this guy's gonna be like, here it comes, my super attack. Yeah, he actually could kill us. And the sad thing is we can't kill him. You know what? Yeah, we can. It's just, we're gonna have to waste another potion. We are playing poorly. Also, our deck is not very good. We don't have anything churning on this deck yet. Like, it has nothing working in its favor. Iron Wave. Hey, Pete, you could have armaments first. Well, I mean, we could have, but we didn't need to. Okay, something here. Blood... Okay, well, bloodletting is another opportunity for us to get strength, so... It costs us 3 HP every time we do it, but it's also 1 strength and 1 energy every time we do it. So you're dead. We could bloodletting, gain energy, go strike, defend. Alternatively, we could drink an energy potion and get, you know what, next to nothing out of it. We have Anchor, so I'm overthinking. The weakness really sucks. I was really hoping we would get something a little better than T-set when we got our relic. I was not enthused by that pickup. I mean, this gets us a kill if we burn an energy potion, so let's... You know what? Defend here, drink this, and murder this man. Now we're scrimping and saving for every little chunk of energy we can get. What's the effect of T-set? So, whenever you go to a rest site, you start your next fight with 2 extra energy. That's all it does. It's just like, you get 2 extra energy the first round of whatever fight you have after hitting a bonfire. Whether you rest or not, it's just anytime you enter a campsite. It's crap, is what it is. It's a dead relic. It basically does nothing ever. That's its main power, is I don't do things. I don't want to take the damage here. The self-damage, because we don't need the strength. We're fighting slimes that have 12 health. T-set's junk. It's just some relics are shitty, and T-set is one of those relics. The weakness is not going to save you, my friend. All right. Do you think we can beat the first boss on 60 HP? That's the question. What do you get when you upgrade? Just... Now your cost goes down. Nah, we don't need to upgrade you. If this said get 2 strength, I would be inclined to upgrade Rupture, but it doesn't, so... I'm gonna upgrade Bloodletting. It'd be nice if the HP cost on that also went down. Alright, so we Rupture. We Strike. We Strike. We could have, yeah, you know, we could have maybe just gone for Blood, for the Blood God, Blood for Blood. We could have thrown that at the top since we did have T-set energy, but I wanted to get the Rupture off. Another Rupture. This is this guy's big turn. He's coming at us with everything he's got. He's going to hit us for, what, 20? We're just going to have to take it. If we can get through this turn, though, and start getting some strength built up, I feel like we're going to be okay. Also, we don't need to block this turn at all. So let's Armaments and bash him. We need attacks, and we need offering. Attacks and offering. That's our churn and burn right there. Okay, good. So, let's offering. We get a little strength out of that. We're going to Armaments plus. Let's Bloodletting. Get a little strength out of that. Now we're starting to roll. Now we're going to bash you, get more. Get wrecked. Iron Wave. And defended. Okay. Alright. It hurts a little bit. There's some sting in this deck when we do it, but when it works, it's palpable. We can block to stop that burn. We're definitely going to get this guy. We got him. So we'll shrug it off. Gives us 11 block and a card. That's enough block. Let's get some more bash on this guy and go more defense. I'll take 3. It doesn't matter how much health we have at the end of this fight as long as we have some. I'd love to Bloodletting here, but this doesn't give us card draw. We could get energy and we could get strength, but what are we going to... You know what? Fuck it. It's worth the strength. I don't even care that we're not even going to use the energy. I just want the 2 strength. 3 HP for 2 energy, probably worth it. Give me the Armaments plus. Blood for blood. Strike. We've done it. 1 boss down. Okay, Brutality, though. I can't help but notice that none of these is Brutality. But we can get Exhume. Which, if nothing else, gives us an offering back. Velvet Choker. Runic Cube is shit. Anything that lowers your max HP by 20% is basically pointless. That's just garbage. Tiny House, I don't hate, but we don't really need 30 gold. Max HP would be nice and take us to 93. We also get a card, which I suppose could be Brutality. But Velvet Choker is just, we're going to take it. We're not going to be routinely playing more than 6 cards in a turn anyway. Runic Cube is real good with your deck, Pete. It's, you know, it would be a lot of card draw, I agree. But I'd really rather just have 4 energy to start. We can't hurt ourselves enough to make it happen. And if we get Brutality, we won't need Runic Cube. I'm just trying to keep us alive long enough to get to brutality, because, I mean, look at this. Ascension mode has elites all over. I mean, this is all elites. It's all elites all the time. I definitely don't want to fight two elites, even with a bonfire in between. I think we got to take this middle road that's bonfire, elite, bonfire. That seems the safest. Alright, so we're going to rupture. We're going to offering. We're going to exhume. And we're going to offering. And I think maybe we'll rupture. And I think we'll bloodletting. Why can't... we've already played 6 cards. That's good, Pete. In the turn with 7 energy and nothing but, yeah, just solid work. We spent a whole turn buffing. But still, we're as buff as possible. Little armaments plus. Iron wave. Strike. And strike. We got plenty of defense. We're good. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to wreck this guy's shop. So, strike. Strike. And... then we take 24. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. I had 4 energy. Velvet Choker. I hate you already. I'm regretting not having taken Runic Cube, and it's been all of like 2 minutes. Right. 4 energy, Pete. Spend the energy. Spend it. This is why I always play out my cards. This is why I always play out my hands. If I don't make a habit of playing my energy down to 0, I always start to forget, and shit like this happens. Clash is bad for us. Flame Barrier, you know what? Yeah, probably worth it. We could really use a Whirlwind. I'm thinking we Rupture. Probably Rupture. Then I'm thinking Iron Wave and Strike. Actually, we should have hit one of these guys because they're going to be the ones that have Strength next turn. This guy's still just hitting for 1. Alright, we got double Rupture. We offering. Pay attention to how many cards you play this time, dumb shit. We only got 4 more. So we're going to go Bash. Then Strike. Then Strike. We could Exhume here, but I feel like Defend is better. We could have also Bloodletting, but we would have had nothing to do with the energy. We're going to be limited by that Velvet Choker. That's fine. What we need now is just cards like Heavy Blade. We need to start pulling cards that have a big cost associated with them. We're going to shrug it off into a Flame Barrier. We don't need to do anything to this guy. He's going to hit us. He's going to kill himself on our defense. And then I think we just murder that man. This guy's going to kill himself on our Flame Barrier. Get fucked. We got Blood for Blood. I think we Armaments plus. A regular strike kills you. Blood for Blood. Yeah. We probably should have defended there. That really hurt. Hurt a lot. No, don't. I didn't actually want a Bloodletting there. I'm playing super well, Chad. This is going to be, like, if we manage to win this run, it's going to take a goddamn miracle. Being able to harm ourselves does synergize pretty well with self-forming clay. It's just we need a way to get HP back. Like, we need a Reaper or something. Seeing red's pretty good. We have all this energy and nothing to do with it. Have a Brutality for sale, though. Okay. I mean, I asked and he delivered. I wouldn't have mind picking up Girya as well, because that's also real good. I'm thinking maybe a spot weakness wouldn't hurt. And then card removal service. Let's millstone something out here that is not synergizing well. Or alternatively, you know what? We could just get rid of a basic strike. Except basic strike is all of our damage. Let's mill out a regular defense. So we've got the build we wanted, but did we get it too late to be useful is the question. We're going to Rupture. We're going to Brutal. I really don't want to Bloodlet so that I can... No. Just Strike. There's no card draw for that. And then defend. We are taking 1 damage every turn here. But it also gives us defense. I mean, I guess we could... We got to take that into account, too. We're also getting defense out of that. Go blood for blood. I think we see red here. Shrug it off. And go for another strike. And we're still getting crucified, though. Like, we're getting 9 free block a turn, and we're still getting just ruined. Bash. We gotta go Iron Wave. I'm gonna Exhume a Seeing Red. Then we go Strike. Strike. And this guy is still wrecking our shit. We may die right here, chat. Of course, the turn we draw a spot weakness is the turn this guy does not attack. It's the life. That's, we want headbutt. I don't know if we can even get through this. We probably are not even going to be able to get through this fight, though. Alright, well, we can Rupture. We can Brutality. Nobody's attacking. So, I love that they're never attacking when we have the chance to take advantage of Anchor. Ah, that first turn with 25 block and nobody attacking us. That's sweet. Well, we're going to Armaments Plus. We're taking 19 damage and we have no defense in our hand. Perfect. Any chance we could kill a guy? We could do 30. You know what? No. Headbutt you. Give me Iron Wave back. Now we're only taking 6. That's much better. We have to Flame Bear. I think we Offering. I think we Exhume. No. Iron Wave. Blood for blood. We got 1 card left to play here. I think we just go ahead and strike. Since we still have energy. We could have defended as well, but we got to chew through this dude's stuff. We got 11 health, and we're living on borrowed time. Because remember, we're hurting ourselves every single turn. We got a hard limit here. So we're going to Rupture. Spot weakness. Shrug it off so we don't take damage and then strike because we cannot afford to hurt ourselves anymore. The first cut is the deepest, Chad, but we didn't stop at 1. We just kept cutting. They get progressively more and more shallow, but it's still killing us. Iron Wave. Regular strike. And you're dead. Okay. We need feed. We need extra maximum HP. We're having... We gotta rest. We have no choice. And I think we still probably die against this elite. So we're gonna go Rupture. We're gonna go Offering. I was hoping we could get our other Rupture. Brutality. We're only getting hit for 5 here, so... We could Iron Wave and take 0. Seems like the smart way to go. Oh, we have 5 energy left. I am an idiot. Forgot that offering isn't just card draw and strength. It's, you know, also gives you energy. So if we can, we're going to want to try and kill the 2 little gremlins and then not die when this man hits us for a billy. So we're going to rupture. We're going to spot weakness. I think we exhume our offering and use it. We can't get a kill with feed. So we soften you up, then we feed on you. And we throw the explosion potion. And we're dead because I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought that exploding potion was going to ignore his armor. I don't know why I thought that. Yep. I'm real dumb, chat. I don't know why I thought that exploding potion was just going to do the damage and kill him and keep us alive. Well, that was fucking shameful. Let's try again. How about a reasonable bonus here, Jimmy? Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1... okay, all of our gold for 16 max HP is good. Can we get to an elite in 3 fights? If the answer is yes, we'll probably take that one. So we could go here, shop, question mark, guy, elite. Or we could go... You know what? If we get lucky, and none of these is neither of these question marks is combat, we can do this. I think this is... yeah. I think we take the 1 HP thing. I have had good luck with the take 1 enemies to have 1 HP. I've had pretty reasonable success with it. Ghostly armor is shit. Alright, well, so we're building a clash deck then. Okay. The way is set. Let's take the merchant. We're not going to be able to buy anything good. Mind Blast I actually like. Except we're going for a really thin deck. We could buy armaments and mill a card. Let's do that. Armaments, and we get rid of a defend. Not a fight, not a fight, not a fight, not a fight. Yes, not a fight. Okay. Dapper looking gremlin is going to make us spin the wheel. This is acceptable to us. And we got hurt. Thanks. Oh, well, it's only 8 HP. Not a fight, not a fight, not a fight. Yes! Alright, so we're going to get a free elite kill. Transform a card. Transform is always so risky. But I'll do it. Okay, Infernal Blade is much better than a strike. That was a solid pickup. Transform is always a gamble. You have 1 hit point. We heal 6. Give me my 20 gold. I do like Evolve. And if we're going to play a really thin deck, especially with a Clash deck, an Evolve Plus could be really good. So we're going to Smith here. I think we got to go Armaments. Really, all we're looking to do is just get to Clash. Get to Clash, get to Clash, get to Clash. That's our goal. Get to Clash as fast as we can, as often as we can. Would have loved an Armaments Plus here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Evolve, get our wounds in. I would have loved that to have been an Evolve Plus, but it wasn't. Just defend, end our turn. Oh, right, this guy only has 1 hit point. What the hell am I doing? I forgot. I'm an idiot. This guy's just dead. I forgot we set it up so that this elite would be a free kill. Paper frog. It's a paper frog is a god tier relic though. It's so good. So now what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna upgrade evolve. I love paper frog. It is one of my favorite relics in the entire game. It is fucking amazing. Anchor, I'm less enthused with. It's still pretty decent, though. Now we upgrade Infernal Blade, I think. Yep. Nice catch with the Paper Frog. It's one of the, like, 6 god tier relics. Paper Frog and Paper Crane are both top friggin' shelf. They're both astoundingly good. So we're going to defend just to enable clash. We'll go strike, strike, and then you get clashed. Go ahead and lick me. I don't care. I mean, actually, go ahead and lick me, please. I would enjoy it. So let's evolve, shuffle in our wounds. Give me my Infernal Blade. Infernal Blade gave us drop kick. Well, good. A free drop kick, which is actually going to refund us 1 energy, which we can then use to murder that man. Got a free explosive potion. I don't want any of that. I think we got to go for the elite. I want to stack the relics here. So let's go for our evolve. Give me this Infernal Blade. What do you got for me? A cleave. Cleave's pretty good. 7 damage to all enemies. I'll take it. If we defend, we take nothing, which feels like the right play. Strike that man for 6, and our turn. Now we want to draw some of those wounds here and get a little free card draw. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, my armaments plus from a free block. We'll take 1 damage. I'm okay with that. You're going to get pummel striked. We're going to draw 2. Wound gets us an extra 1. The wounds are going to make it difficult for us to enable clash, though. I didn't think about that. That's actually bad. We should not have taken evolve. That was a mistake. If we're going to go for a true clash build, the wounds make it very difficult for us to enable clash. Armaments plus a cleave is real good, though. We definitely want to take flex. Let's fight a boss. We need like a thunderclap. So we're going to flex. Let's Infernal Blade. A drop kick. We have no way to make anybody weak. So we defend. Evolve. That enables clash. We can drop kick. Not that it does us any good. Then we get our clash off. You know what? Let's do it. We picked up that evolve, but the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking maybe we have to remove. We picked up a card that we are later going to force ourselves to remove from our deck. Because we have no way to deal with those wounds. The wounds are quite bad. I like evolve as a general rule, but in this particular deck, and we did it for the card draw, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that in order to get the card draw, we have to put a wound in our deck, and if we put a wound in our deck, the clash does us no good. I mean, it's nice here because we got all this draw. Yeah, evolve's got to go. I've muddied my own pants, Chad. Maybe we'll find the fire spirits. Here's our hope. That's our goal then. We try and find the fire spirits, and when the fire spirits come, we give them the evolve. That way we don't have to pay to get rid of it, and they heal us. I'm holding out for that hope. Reckless charge. I love clothesline, though. Clothesline is great. So we're going to Infernal Blade. Gave us a cleave. Alright. Acceptable. Defend enables clash. I don't want to pommel strike here because I actually don't want to draw. If we draw... Oh, never mind. We can draw later. Oh, man. See, we wasted Armaments Plus. You're doing well without the Clash. It's all of our damage right now. Maybe we build a Clash. I mean, we can wait and see how the deck builds out. We did also waste an upgrade on the Evolve, so maybe you've got a point, chat. Maybe we would be better off to keep the Clash. Maybe we'd be better off to ditch the Clash and keep the Evolve. I mean, Evolve Plus is good. I love all of this card draw. 14 damage plus weak. We were in it for the damage, not the weak. The weak was just an ancillary benefit. Barricade is shit, though. I don't understand Sentinel. It's basically a defend, but if for some reason you exhaust it, you get energy. I mean, I understand what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to Sentinel sever soul a Sentinel. But Sentinel is so rare, you're never going to get enough to make it worthwhile. I actually do think we take Anger here. Zero cost cards are okay for us. If we can't beat the first boss on 66 HP, we don't deserve to win. 3 weak I like. Pommel's more damage, more card draw. Honestly, I think maybe we just go Bash here. We've got the vulnerable synergy. Let's try and capitalize on it. We'll go ahead and throw the poison. Why not? We can defend once, enables Clash. We'll Anger, get ourselves another copy of Anger. Then we go Strike, Strike, Clash it out. This guy's gonna hit us once. He's gonna get us good. We have to come to accept the fact that he's gonna tag us once. You know what? Evolve? No. I'd rather hit him with the Paper Frog. He can wreck us for his 36, but we've got him vulnerable now. We can start piling up the damage, and I don't want a bunch of wounds in my deck. Give me that Infernal Blade. Infernal Blade into a Clash is very nice. Clothesline him, keep him weak. Regular Strike, because again, I don't want to risk a card draw that dumps Clash for us. Then we just end our turn. That was a great turn. We did a lot of damage there. So we're going to Armaments. I think we've already got him. We should refresh the vulnerable. We get so much extra mileage out of keeping him vulnerable. He's only hitting us for 1. There's the turn. So let's get that defend out of there. Strike. Get clashed. Now we're wrecking some shop here. Less good. So we defend. Strike. Now's the time where I think we go for the Evolve. We're going to get a big card draw on this next turn, because of these cards, 2 of them are wounds. And now we're really looking for card draw and Anger more than anything else. I think we clothesline him. 2 damage for weak. Hit him with the Anger. Hit him with the Anger, and he dead. We don't even have anything that gives us strength, though, right now. We have nothing that's giving us strength. Nothing. Limit Break is great. It is. But we have nothing to... I think we gotta go for feed. Chat, feed. Okay. I'm with you. Runic Cube, we should have taken last time. This time, no dice. Astrolabe... I don't like transforming cards, although this would be if we transform some of our Deadwood, chat. That's an intriguing option. We could transform that Clash right the hell out of there. Maybe transform a Clash and a Strike? Calling Bell, I hate. I do not like that relic. 3 curses means we gotta mill 3 cards from our deck. I don't like it at all. You know what? Let's do the Astrolabe. Let's mill out the Clash. Let's mill out a Strike. Hell, you know what? Let's mill out another We should probably mill out a defend, too. Now, you know what? Mill out another strike. So we got a clothesline plus, a burning pact, and what was the other one? Rage? Rage is garbage. Burning pact. You know what? Burning pact is not bad. You burn one card, draw 3 cards. That's actually okay. Clothesline plus is great. Rage is, I mean, it's not fantastic, but with a bunch of anger, we could do anger and rage together. Those have a nice synergy. So we did draw into a bit of a synergy. If we could just keep running through angers while we have rage in effect, we could make that work. We have 300 gold, so getting to a shop is useful. We could go shop, regular fight, boss, fire. I think we got to go around that boss. 2 campfires, but they're towards the end. That path is not fantastic. Alternatively, we could come this way, go shop, bonfire, and then we've got a plethora of... You know what? I like that path much better. Let's go that route. This is a much smoother journey for us, Jack. So I think we flex. Might as well clothesline. You always want to start with the guy on the back because the guy in the back is the first one to run. We have 10 block. We could only take 3 damage here. I'd really rather just kill this man faster, though. It sucks that we're not going to get back to our feed. We can feed on either one of these guys. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's Armaments Plus. A little bit of damage. Burning Pact, we could exhaust something and draw 3 cards. Not sure what we would want those 3 cards to be or what we would do with them. I think we should just bash and then hit this man with an anger. I don't really want to take... You know what? I don't want to take any more damage. I don't want to throw a fire potion at a guy with 4 health who's vulnerable, but I also don't want to take a whole shitload of damage either. Oh, this guy is running first. I thought the guy in the back was the one who was supposed to run first. Well, shit. We have 2 turns to try and get this guy. We might be able to do it. If we clothesline him, strike him, and then hit him with blood for blood. We could kill him. Now, you know what? Now we throw the fire potions. And also, we're getting fucking crushed. That's just to defend. Yeah, but the first guy to defend is also the first guy to run away. They always go defend before they flee. That's how their pattern works. They're gonna defend and then they're gonna flee next turn. I mean, we just transformed a clash. I don't want more than one. You know what? I don't want any of this. If we hadn't, we should have transformed the Evolve instead. Upgrade a card. Injury is bad. Normality is terrible. Let's Forge. You know what? Upgrade my feed. Always okay, come on, Necronomicurse. Necronomicurse! Son of a bitch! Alright, we got Enchiridion, which I think sounds like a fried tamale to me, but it's not. It's nowhere near as good as Necronomicurse. Necronomicurse is just a run winner. Start each combat with a random power card in your hand. It costs 0 till the end of the turn. I mean, this is a good relic. It is objectively just useful. It's just nowhere near as good as Necronomicurse. Transform a card. If we're going to transform, what would we transform? I might transform Burning Pact because I don't like it. Keep Clothesline plus, feed, evolve, all the rest of our stuff. You know what? We will transform a card. Let's transform Burning Pact into Flame Barrier. That's a much better card. What do you got for me? Thread Needle's so good. Is there anything else we might even consider over Thread Needle? Do we need to get rid of a card? Nope. You know what? Thread needle then. Done. I feel like as much as I would love the Smith, we would be stupid to not rest before going into a fight here with an elite. It would just, that would be foolish. Good opportunity here for us to, okay, so we started with the brutality. That's not fantastic. If we had drawn a feed, we could have just killed one of these guys straight off, which we can still do. Oh, we didn't need to... I keep forgetting I have anchor. You know what? Yeah, I will take a brutality here. It's not fantastic, and it really is only designed to, like, combo with Rupture, but still. We could use the card draw. Alright, Fat Gremlin is going to weaken us, so we want that bastard to die. Let's Armament Plus. So if we go Pommel Strike Feed, we're going to get a little bonus HP from the Fat Gremlin. No, because Fat... Yeah, we can Pommel Strike Anger Feed. So we Pommel, Anger, Feed on the Fat Gremlin. Gives us 4 block, plus we got some max HP. Did we not get max HP from eating that gremlin? Because we should have. Did they change the way feed works? It doesn't work on minions anymore. Feed doesn't give HP on minions. Oh, alright. Well, it used to. Well, son of a bitch, I set all that up so that I could feed on that bastard, and now we got hosed. I'm not happy. I'm also giving away 2 of my plated armor, and suddenly this gremlin is looking like a bit of a challenge. Alright, let's Infernal Blade. Thunderclap. So we should Rage and get a bunch of free block. Actually, that was pointless. You didn't need the block. That was stupid. We could Clothesline and make him weak, or we could make him vulnerable. Actually, I'd rather have him be weak than vulnerable. I was unaware that minions no longer gave HP from feed. I'm pretty sure they used to. So we could Clothesline you off the planet. Saves us 10 damage. Anger you. Gives us another copy of Anger, which is great. We're going to get... I'll take 2 damage from this guy in order to do some damage to the big gremlin. Actually, we're going to take none, because we're going to have 7 at the end of our turn. Perfect, I forgot about Ornamental Fan. Pay attention to your relics, Pete. Ah, no, I should be paying attention to them. I'm giving myself guff, by the way. That's me being chat telling me to stop playing like an idiot. We could Pommel Anger. Yeah. I'm hoping to Pommel into another Anger, but we didn't do it. Still, 8 damage. We keep adding Angers to our deck with every round we go. We may get that Evolve plus Anger synergy working. I'm not happy about the 8,000 gremlins that are out here now, though. We don't have to kill the 8,000 gremlins, though. We just gotta kill the big one. So we can Evolve, shuffle in our wounds. We could Rage Strike Anger. I mean, that's not great. We could also just Clothesline Anger. Yeah, this deck's starting to feel like bad. Pete, stop being an idiot. Thanks, chat. That's exactly the tip I needed. We need to kill this gremlin or we are going to die. The wounds were actually super helpful. So that gives us vulnerability on everybody. We got to maximize our damage here. I'm not even going to... We actually are probably... We're dead. There's no way we can do 72 damage in a single turn. We just can't. Couldn't... No, we're done. Yeah, it was... Deck was bad, chat. Deck was bad. It was bad and we never helped it. That's why Ascension mode is tough. I have to admit, in Ascension mode, I've been finding the Ironclad much, much, much more difficult to win with than the Silent. I mean, we came out of the box big with the Silent. Scored a good win, then we just did the Ironclad. No, it's just, we can't, like, we haven't been able to get him to work. I honestly think, at first I thought the Ironclad was much better than the Silent, but now that I've played more, my opinion has switched. I think the Silent is considerably better than the Ironclad, and it has to do with unlocks. The unlocks for the Silent all are very good and also tend to synergize better with the other unlocks, whereas the Ironclad kind of goes the other way. His unlocks really only dilute his card pool and make it worse, and the unlocks that he have don't synergize in aggregate as well. Like, there are some cards that you unlock that synergize with other cards that you unlock amazingly, like, for instance, say, Rupture and Brutality. That's a great combo, but Rupture and Brutality don't really synergize very well with the other cards that you unlock. It goes the other way with the Silent. The Silent, the cards that you unlock tend to synergize with pretty much all of the other cards in the Silent's deck, and I think that's why it's much easier to get a Silent deck that works.